Good evening and a very warm welcome to this week's Grassroots Weekender show. I'm back online, not in the studio this week. It's just been a busy week for me with exams coming up. But Mal, good to be back. How are you doing?
Well, I think you know how I'm doing over the last, what was it, Dan? I think 8 weeks really. It's been
Yeah.
non-stop. REFspect. It's just been over, over expectations to say the least. You've seen the um, the pictures. You've even sent me pictures which were unbeatable,
Yeah.
absolutely unreal. I think you surprised yourself as well. Chris
I did, to be
Cavan
fair. Yeah.
at Merseyside derby. Do you know what? A little bit disappointed with Everton, to be honest, Dan. What happened? I don't know whether you saw the piece in the programme, at the Everton programme.
Yeah, it was only a small box, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the photograph was from 3 years ago of the T-shirt.
Yeah.
You didn't take notice to any of the press release or the poster what we've sent.
Yeah,
Liverpool.
we created a new one, didn't we?
Yeah, it's unreal. I've sent him an email because it's the second year. It's gone a little bit wrong, but the only thing that went right at the Merseyside derby were the officials. I suppose the score wasn't right for you, but the officials, unbelievable. And tell us the story of how you got on pitch side, and obviously you had a ticket for the seat. How
So,
it come about?
with the Hill Dickinson Stadium, it's quite lucky, to be fair. So, the lower bowl, you can go from the north stand, the east stand, and the south stand. You can reach all three stands. So, when I go in through the turnstile, for my seat, we turn right and go round to the north stand. However, we meet my uncle in the middle sometimes because he's on the southwest corner. So what we do, we'll go round and meet him for a drink before the game. But where we meet him is on the halfway line, and that's where the officials warm up. So I went out, spoke to a steward saying, "Is this where the referees warm up?" He said, "Yes." They're not out yet, so I came back maybe 10 minutes later, 10, 15 minutes later. Uh, Went back out, seen them warming up, shouted over to Chris. I think it was Chris, Dan and James, who were the three officials for the match. So I just shouted over saying, "I'll be alright to get a quick photo, mate, just to promote the REFspect Awareness Weekend." I had my shirt and my little hoodie pouch, put it on top of my hoodie, and then I got my photo with Chris. Genuine enough, nice enough to take a minute out of his day just to have a quick chat and a photo. Sent it straight into you the next day, or obviously when I recovered from my illness. But other than that, it was a great experience, to be fair, and at least they acknowledged me as well, which I really appreciated.
Which was unbelievable. When you saw me, it's probably the best photos that we've received. The only ones that we did receive, there we go, fantastic, were the Grade 2 Trophy Cup final. So,
Yeah,
obviously I've not sent this one off. I love that. That's even, hang on. That is brilliant. And Dan, it was, obviously I'm going to use that next year for the poster.
yeah,
That says it all. I've got a young ambassador on there, one of our volunteers, and I've got the officials in the background. And what we've done is just Liverpool. You saw the link. I think it was a brilliant write-up what they give on their website as well.
yeah,
And that's all we ask of Premier League clubs, just to get the message across, because you're an official in grassroots football, Dan, and obviously you come across the verbal abuse, the not so much, I suppose, the aggression. It's been okay as you're going along, but other officials are suffering themselves.
yeah. I think it depends on how you look at each scenario, to be fair. So personally, for me, working with you now for the past 5 or 6 years, I've just been able to let it go over my head a bit more than other referees will. Because one thing could be said, one referee could take it into a very offence, and other referees say, I'll probably put myself out there. It's got to the point now where I'm just laughing at the situation because I find it hilarious how you think you're in the right when you're 60 yards away and I'm 10 yards away. I just laugh, and sometimes if it gets so bad, I just shout, "If you're 10 yards away, I'll listen to you maybe, because you're 60 now, shut up. And I will tell him to shut up at this, because it was REFspect Awareness Weekend a couple of weeks ago. It was our first weekend, so it was the weekend of the derby, and I had a manager give me loads of just shouting over at me, questioning decisions, every decision I made. But I just laughed it off, to be fair, because I'm like, I don't have to deal with this. I turned up for a game of football, not to get shouted at, so I just laugh at him, and it winds him up even more.
And as we say, Dan, this is why it's so important for the Premier League clubs, the PGMO, the PFA, every football governing body to get involved in this. Now, we need more support from the FA.
We do.
The FA.
We've got the link with the Liverpool County FA, but the FA looks over the entire of England.
Yes, and Liverpool County FA, Gloucestershire FA, Cheshire FA, they're the main bodies who are really getting involved in it. And others we do know put a little post out on Twitter. We need more input, because every county FA across the nation are in charge basically of grassroots football and the league, so they look at them as to what's going on. Now all it needs is them to send out our poster, press release. Yes, they don't have to get involved, but at least the county FAs have sent them the awareness programme of what's going on.
Even if it's just a little sentence or so saying this is happening this weekend, can we promote it best we can?
Yeah.
Because all it takes is 30 seconds to put a little post on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and then that's there now on your digital footprint forever. So you can always go back and look at that.
Yeah, as we say, Dan, I'm glad you said it only takes 30 seconds. They only have to press a button and they got every contact of the county FA right across the nation. And one could do it for us on our behalf. It took me 8 hours to send individual emails to each and every county FA, plus the Premier League clubs individually. And there's governing bodies out there, like the FA, you could just go, we'll forward that on.
Yeah.
I know, we're made up to support, but this is all I'm saying is why let someone spend 8, 15 hours trying to get the message across. If it comes from the likes of a governing body, they would probably represent, want them to do a little piece of the programme over the town, get a message on their website, Twitter, any social media platform.
Yeah.
Just to support.
Yeah, I even brought grassroots football into semi-professional football last weekend. So there's a team I work for who help with social media, and I just turned up in my shirt here. The referee for the match was Matthew Pointer.
Matthew?
Yeah, so he spoke to him before kick-off and after the match as well. Glad it came down, and it just people even just walking past, they can just read the shirt, REFspect, if they ask you what it's about, or they might go home and do their own research on it as well, and that's just the little things like that as well, isn't it?
Just little things, simple things. It was hard work, it was over the 2 weeks, but we can't thank the officials from the PGMO, the assistants, the officials, who all wore the t-shirts across the nation over the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's the people who are organising that's taken some organisation as well, and people don't understand that. You look at us and go, well, why should we support referees? You know, we're all getting paid for it, but no one should get paid to be abused, abused week in, week out. And that was the message of support that the PGMO and the PFA, who supplied the t-shirts, were sending and helping us to send out across the nation. And a lot were on board, Lostock Hall, Sheffield District, Junior Sunday League. We've got leagues, Walton Cater, North Liverpool leagues as well. And someone said to me, look Mal, why don't we send all the referees the t-shirts? Dan, how many referees are there? And where do we get the money from?
Well, in Liverpool County FA alone, there's 800 referees.
So, why would
and then you get some. Then you also get some referees not from Liverpool refereeing in Liverpool leagues because that's where it suits them best. So it's just impossible. We're a non-profit organisation, so it's a lot to get these shirts printed and sent out to people, and then all different sizes as well.
Oh my God.
Loads of messing around behind it.
Yeah, and obviously you saw the impact that the North Liverpool and Milton Keynes had with referees wearing the t-shirts. They've kept them over the years, so we get so many voluntary t-shirts, and obviously they've picked them up, and we're all putting them on. We had the whole league with the North Liverpool wearing the t-shirts, and the
Yeah.
feedback was unbelievable. And even the parents, managers, spectators come over to us and saying, "Sign in the survey form, not a problem." There wasn't a peep, and the referees have given us all the feedback because they use the awareness cards as well, Dan.
Yes,
Very, very, very clever, aren't they?
I remember using them.
Yeah, and because they're sort of saying, well, we're marking the sidelines because people or managers and coaches do mark the referees.
Yeah,
So it's not a sense of getting their own back. But if you're verbally abused on the field of play, you like these cards just as a tick box to make the leagues aware of what is happening on the sidelines towards a referee. And all you have to do is hand in to a volunteer on come across the line like yourself, or to the committee to say that needs looking into.
yeah,
You know, and then what was happening with the North Liverpool, people were aware of it. You don't like to be marked in, the managers and coaches were laughing going, I better behave myself, haven't I? And you're laughing.
yeah.
And you go, you certainly have.
We've got to turn up each week, behaving our best, looking professional.
Yeah.
Coaches can slack off, but once they know that the pressure's against them, they will switch. Massive.
100%. So all we have to do is, and yourself, Dan, we thank for everyone who got involved in the campaign. Trying to work, I've still got to put all the images on, I'm trying to work it out, send them all to the PFA, get them all over social media, and I'll probably start doing that a little bit later on as well,
Yeah.
over the weekend, because it was all over the last 2 weeks. You can imagine how many images that I've got to go out and thank everyone. And
I've seen lots of them as well, and I'm sure that's not all of them.
there's plenty. And
Yeah.
obviously even Tony and Ray Woodhouse from the Liverpool County FA.
Well, I spoke to Tony actually last week, so I was on my County Cup final, under 16 boys Sunday Cup. Tony was there, and he said, "Has Mal been pestering about the REFspect awareness weekend?" And I went, "Of course he has, of course he has." But I love it. I show my support best I can. So, I think I wore my training top with me REFspect on the back. I think I wore that to warm up for the County Cup. I can't remember if it was that one or the new one received on the match day, but we definitely helped promote it best we can.
And it was great. You obviously got feedback as well.
Yeah.
And you know, we know we're not going to hit everyone in the country. It's a big country to get the message out. But the awareness doesn't stop there, does it, Dan? That was it.
No.
Oh, do we only have to behave for 2 weeks? No.
No.
That is the awareness, and that is the aim of everyone to let them know, don't go across the line, and the work that we're doing.
Exactly. Try behaving for 52 weeks.
Yes. And that's what
All
it is.
year round is what we want.
All year round, REFspect, and it begins again as from tomorrow. Even if there's leagues finished, there'll be tournaments, continuing into cup games. On
Yeah,
Sunday.
bank holiday weekend as well, so there'll be bank holiday tournaments.
Yeah,
I
they're
know
all
it's
there.
local to me. I'm just not available for it. I've got a very busy weekend. Got a game tomorrow morning. I've took the day off Sunday. I'm going to Liverpool with me, a couple of my family, see a couple of my friends as well. So, but then again, after matches, you see children, you see kids who just played in town in the kits, and it's been a couple of times now I've walked past in town, regular clothing, hang around with my mates. You right, ref? How are you, ref? Walking to college last week as well. How are you, ref? And
Brilliant.
I love it. I love it.
Speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And as we say, the photograph that
You're recognised as a person off the field.
which is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly what I love to see.
Probably the annoying part is that we don't know all the names. Hi, mate.
Well, the lad who spoke to me last week, I did know his name. He's got a very famous dad.
All right.
Yeah, so Connor Cody, one of Connor Cody's lads.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so yeah, he's lovely.
But we know we've got a busy year ahead of us
Excellent
now.
player. We
We
do.
know we've got. Yeah. Is your sound okay there?
Yes, I think so, yeah. I think he's just glitched out for a second. Technology, guys.
It does, yeah. There's probably maybe something here, but we're over the moon anyway that we've managed to get this on.
Yeah.
It didn't
I
take
think,
me that long. When we seen Peter, it took him forever, didn't he? And I've just got
Mal,
it. But I
Mal,
think,
took you 40 minutes.
well, there you go. But we did manage to do it good, didn't we? The sound, but it did start off here, Dan, when it was
Yeah.
echoing on, and I just don't know what it was.
Screech as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see the camera focusing in on where it's all that is. It's becoming blurred.
Well, we're still adapting, we're still learning to the new system, guys. Hopefully I can be back in the studio soon. Then I can have a look at it as well. Peter, I'm sure, will come back into the studio to help
He's
out.
just working on a brilliant background
Yes.
already. He's doing that for us, and he's good at those things. And he said we're going to get it right. He's concentrating because he's like me. He's working at home and doing his back kitchen as well, the two of us are. But in between work, in between REFspect, in between what we're doing, our lives, we're also smashing out back kitchens and getting them prepared as well. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. But Peter will definitely, I'm sure, pop in next week and we'll get something together because we paid a nice big subscription fee to Riverside FM. So as we say, we want that perfect. We want it perfect for when we call up the guests or have them online, so we can just press a button and away we go. Like we've done today, thankfully, we've got it all going really, really well. Now, you've probably been thinking, is Mal going to avoid this? Well, now then we'll go back to the derby, Dan. And
I knew it was cool.
your thoughts, you were there.
Yeah, so I was there, yeah. Bit of a strange one, to be fair. I don't remember much of the second half. The virus just got the wrong side of me over the weekend. But the first half, I think we gave you a cracking game of football. I think if our goal wasn't disallowed, I think you would have been really nervous going into the second half. But you just counter-attacked straight away from it. You seen it as an opportunity to take, and you took it well. Nice through ball to Salah, tapped it in the goal. And I think going into the second half, 1-0 up, I think just give us a bit of a bonus there. Luckily we got one back. We done well to get one back personally. And then obviously your keeper get down injured. Freddie Woodman comes on as his replacement. But then that's your third choice goalkeeper, and I think since then you've done well with him. But then again, from looking at the derby, you played football, and I think from what I remember, like I say, I don't remember much of that second half, but from what I can remember, you just got on the wrong side. You got onto the
It could have gone either way in the second
Yeah.
half, couldn't it?
could have.
Any team could have scored
As
that
soon
goal.
as we got that equaliser, could have gone anyway, and you just nicked it in the 100th minute.
And I think we were all thinking, because the second half it became a little bit boring, to be honest, didn't it? It was cancelling each other out.
I'm glad I missed it then.
So it was just a typical derby where we didn't think a goal was coming. But thankfully for our side, it did. Now, you may have seen the offside decision, and it was correct decision.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and no one
I
was arguing.
standing up and down the south stand. I couldn't comment on it.
Yeah.
I celebrated when the ball went in, booed when it got called back for an offside.
No, it's
Like I said, I'm 100 yards away. I can't have an opinion there.
right. The penalty decision. Did you see that? Have you seen it back?
I think I've seen it back. Yeah, I think it could go either way.
It was more.
Set the side.
You could see if that was outside.
It's a free kick.
That wouldn't be given as a free kick either. It was just one of those things you could
Yeah.
see. But where David Moyes did come up and said he was ready to shoot, he lost the ball.
Yeah.
The ball was too far away from him to shoot. He couldn't have done it. It was impossible. And one or two plays run at speed. And I don't even think he's done that.
No, it happened a couple of years ago. The other way round actually, and you did get a pen. Steven Gerrard. It was the game where Mark Clattenburg was the referee. I remember it. My dad showed me the highlights of it a couple of years ago. You're doing the exact same thing with Gerrard, and Gerrard cuts across as he's ready to shoot, goes down. So I think if Kieran Dewsbury-Hall done that, penalty. But because he stayed side on side, you can't give anything. It's a shot.
I think if the ball had been closer to him and he was ready to shoot, I think maybe they'd gone penalty
Yeah,
because he was ready to. But if you look at it closely, the ball is well gone. There was no way he was going to shoot it. That's my honest opinion, and I'd be honest about it. If it was a penalty, I'd say, like it was at Everton, West Ham, I couldn't believe it. Well, that was never given as a penalty.
oh, I know, 100%. It's turned into handball, basketball. Technically, it's not on it.
Yeah, I couldn't. There's no way you could say accidental. That was
No.
impossible to be
Oh
accidental.
yeah, straight through.
And I do admit that was definitely a penalty. But that would only have made it 1-1, wouldn't it?
It would have, yeah, and luckily Kieran Will got an equaliser just after that, and then Callum Wilson in the 93rd. However, I am happy that West Ham won because Tottenham won. So it's just cancelled each other out there at the bottom of the relegation zone.
Yeah, and it's going to be a tough fight there for them, isn't it?
We've got Tottenham in the last game of the season.
Yeah. So, do you think Everton, they've got a big one on bank holiday, haven't they, weekend?
Yes, 100%. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk down Dock Road. So I'm going to go town with my friends for the day, and then when we're finished, I'm going to walk down Dock Road and meet me family at the ground.
What kick-off time is that for?
I think it's 8. It's the Monday night. It's either 7:45 or 8 o'clock.
That's weird. They could have had
Yeah.
that afternoon kick-off there, couldn't it, to be honest?
Yeah, 100%.
But, yeah, well...
But it's, like I said,
on that one.
we've pulled the short straw this season for midweek matches. Obviously just the way it goes. I think the last Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff we actually had was Nottingham Forest back in December.
We debated this last year, didn't we? We were talking, if you cast your mind back, we were saying if all the fixtures are done by computer, how does it always work out where we're playing London clubs together, home and away, and
Yeah.
Manchester clubs together, home and away? You know, we've got Man United, you've got Man City. How can the computer do that every year?
No clue. I've just looked at a list of fixtures here. So Monday night it's Chelsea and Nottingham Forest at 3 o'clock on a Monday, because it's bank holiday,
Well, there you go. So
and then Everton Manchester City at 8 o'clock.
it's a tough one, isn't it? And
It's a very strange one too. So you've got Burnley and Leeds tonight, Brentford West Ham, Newcastle Brighton, Wolves Sunderland, Arsenal Fulham on Saturday, and then Bournemouth Crystal Palace, United Liverpool and Villa Spurs.
okay.
And then those obviously the two remaining fixtures.
How long have we got left on the show there, Dan?
We're about time now, to be fair.
Right, okay, so all that needs to be ended now is lots and loads of respect.
100%. Keep them all year round for us, please. We really appreciate it. Let the players play, let the coaches coach, and let the referees referee.
Simple as that, isn't
Let
it?
the parents watch.
Yes.
That's what we're trying to do.
That's all we need to do. Watch and encourage.
Yeah, positive encouragement. That's all we love to see.
Okay, now we're going to finish off our predictions now because it's the two Merseyside clubs versus the two Manchester clubs.
Yes.
So we'll start with you, Dan. You're going for Everton. What's score?
Everton City 2-1 Manchester City. I think they're a very strong side this season. Liverpool United 3-1 Liverpool.
Right, I'm going the same score as you for Everton Man City 2-1, and I'm going to go 1-1 Man United Liverpool. I think the two of them would be happy with the draw, to be honest.
Yeah,
I can see it being end-to-end for the first 10 minutes, and then I can see it balancing itself out.
Yeah.
And that's my prediction.
give it a tight game, both settle in slip.
I do, yeah. So no doubt we'll find out how all that goes, and hopefully all this goes up. But as I say, there's still teething problems. Any sounds in the background noise, anything like that, we will get it right. Peter will get it right.
Yeah.
And that's what we're working on to make this a better studio.
Exactly.
We're very, very close now indeed.
We are.
Dan, thanks so much for
Thank you very much. No problem at all.
have a great weekend over your refereeing.
4-day weekend.
There you go. Let's know anything and see if we get some more feedback.
Amazing. Cheers. Thank you very much, man.
Cheers, Dan. Take it easy.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
mate.